Hello, this is Michael Tellinger, and I'm standing on the edge of a cliff at the site of Adam's Calendar, which is about 700 meters that way. But the edge of this cliff drops down about 700 meters down into what's known as the Barberton Valley, or the impact crater that impacted around 3 billion years ago, because it exposed rocks that have been estimated by geologists to be some of the oldest rocks in the world, that are around 3.2 billion years old. And what is special about this side of the cliff is that this is where it seems most of the activity of the Anunnaki and Enki's calendar took place, because all these rocks around me here that are only present in this part of the edge and the ledge of the mountain, nowhere else. What's interesting is that the rocks are dolerite, while the edge of the cliff and the mountain, this outcrop, is sandstone, black reef quartzite, which is rich in gold, incidentally, right? The largest gold nugget in South African history was found just up here at Kaapse Hoop, 5.2 kilogram gold nugget, which then kicked off the gold rush here in the Barberton and this part of the world, the Eastern Transvaal area, which is now called Mpumalanga. But what's amazing about these dolerite rocks is that somebody must have brought them here for a specific reason. There's much evidence of them being carved and chiseled and shaped. Beautiful examples just to my right over there. And what I really want to point out to you is one of my most favorite discoveries on this little ledge is right behind me, what we call our little Sphinx. And clearly in the shape of a Sphinx, and which is not natural erosion. And you can examine it if you just come closer and also show from the front. There's the head, there's the neck, and there's the back. It's got interesting features down the sides. What I need to point out to you, this is clearly not a natural erosion. And I've had a number of geologists look at it, and yes, there are skeptics that say yes, rocks erode in these weird shapes, but I somehow doubt it. And I've had a number of psychics evaluate this as well and give me the same story and the same explanation for this time and time again, which is that this is not natural, it is man-made. In fact, I had a group here a few days ago that were a group of psychics and deeply connected people, and the same information was repeated. So I believe we're dealing with a really interesting ancient carving. What I need to point out to you that this rock, this dolerite, peels like an orange. It's got these peels that you can see, a piece that's about to peel off right there. So it's quite possible that these carvings that are scattered around here, which I believe that were originally carvings, must have had or could have had facial features at some stage a long time ago. It is estimated to be about 285,000 years old. And in another clip I'll explain to you why I put that date to it. There's some very interesting Sumerian tablet translations and inscriptions that suggest that age, that takes us back to the origins of humankind. And here we have evidence, which I believe, of some of the earliest carvings, possibly made by humans or possibly the Anunnaki, or who knows. The earliest humans here in the southern tip of Africa, in what was known as the Deep Abzu, where Enki set up his gold mining empire. And I'm now going to take you up to Adam's Calendar and show you a little bit about that.